Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the end of the week. I'm Brittany Wier and welcome to the Morning Sprint. Thank you for joining me. So we've got three fun stories for you today. So the first one has to deal with Halloween and fall and maybe why you might be having some trouble finding some of the decorations that you want. The second one has to do with a big event that is happening in New York City. It actually started yesterday and will be going all weekend long, so stay tuned for that. And then the third one is just a sweet, heartwarming story that I saw that just made me smile, and I always enjoy these types of stories. So anyway, let's just get into it. So the first story has to do with, pumpkins, and maybe the reason as to why you might not be finding, as many pumpkins in the stores these days. So if you're trying to decorate for Halloween, a pumpkin shortage is creeping across the country and haunting Americans just weeks before Halloween. Well, the lack of inventory is yet another consequence of the COVID-19 related shipping crisis. So yet another thing that's impacted by the pandemic. Well, extreme weather has also picked off pumpkins and crippling the global supply chain. Well, of course, fewer pumpkins will mean higher prices. And same goes for Halloween stores, which are also being haunted by the shipping issues. So what are you seeing out in the stores? I mean, I went and I bought pumpkins last weekend, and I wouldn't say there was a shortage. There was definitely plenty at the place that I went to, but I will say the prices were higher than what I normally pay. So again, I just want to hear from you. What are you seeing? Are you seeing the same things I am? And also, maybe show us some of your Halloween displays and decorations and the way you like to celebrate fall. I'd love to see those. Okay, so now to the next story that I have for you. It's one that I know a lot of people get excited for every single year, and it's one that actually my brother is at right now. So it's Comic-Con in New York City. Well, it started yesterday and runs through October 10th at the Javits Center. Well, Anthony, as you saw earlier, was dressed as Captain America for his 4th Comic-Con convention in New York City. Wow, look at all that. Look at those costumes. Spider-Man right there. Well, he's one of thousands who waited in line early yesterday morning at the center. Oh my gosh, look at all those things. Jeez, I've never been myself, but it looks pretty cool. Well, Comic-Con aficionados say it's a thrill to be back in town. COVID safety regulations are in place with everyone wearing masks, and proof of vaccination is required. Well, children can also attend the event if parents provide a negative COVID test within the last 72 hours. Look at Spider-Man right there. But like I said, my brother is actually at this right now. He woke up super early and went to New York City, and so this is right up his alley and something that he loves. And I know a lot of people, it brings a lot of tourists and attraction to New York City, and I also know that we have a Comic-Con as well here coming up in February, so very exciting. So if you've ever been, let me know, what is it like and your thoughts, and also maybe what's your favorite superhero, and are you Marvel or DC? I know there's strong opinions about that. All right, and then the last story is just a feel-good story for Friday. I know we could all end on a positive note. So it's a very warm homecoming for a special little girl. So a U.S. soldier that had been deployed and hadn't seen his family since Thanksgiving of last year surprised his daughters with his return on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, look at those hugs. I can't even imagine. They had to be so happy. Well, First Lieutenant Dustin Fergan walked into the girls' assembly at their elementary school in Kansas. It was all hugs and smiles, as you could see right there when the family reunited. And Fergan said it was everything he could have ever asked for. Well, he serves as an intelligence officer in the 130th Field Artillery Unit, and he will now be stationed in Manhattan, Kansas. Well, it's a lot closer to home for him and thankfully for his daughters as well. And the family says they have vacations planned to make up for all their lost time. So just a cute little story there. I love watching those daughters hug their dad, after he's been away for so long. I mean, almost an entire year now. So happy to hear that he's home. They can spend some quality time with their dad as well. So just I thought a sweet way to end our Friday on a good note. But again, if you have any stories that you'd like to see, please let us know. Like I said, I'm always looking for comments or feedback here. We're trying to change the morning sprint and make it so that you viewers are getting out of it what you want as well. So again, just send us a little note. But I hope you have a good rest of your Friday. And if you have any plans this weekend, I hope you stay dry and it's not raining for you and you just enjoy it. But thank you for watching.